Still talking about the European football season. Another interesting segment. Tell me 5 things you guarantee us will happen. It doesn't have to be grandiose prediction. It can be little things. And if you want to go grandiose, because I know you like to do it big. But 5 things you believe will absolutely happen this season in any league across, just football generally, something that we cannot relate to.
This season, I obviously we know that this is the domestic donkey league. I think Bayern Munich will obviously win the German Bundesliga.
That was a layup.
That was a layup. We can also pencil in Paris Saint-Germain also to win their league. Now I think either Arsenal or Manchester City, whoever actually one of those two teams are more suited for cup football, and I think they have. I think they have. If the draw is favorable to them, I think because of the way I'm going to talk about the way Arteta has been playing his haram football, but today is not that day. I think one of those two teams actually have this. I actually think one of those two teams have the components, especially with Manchester City now playing on the counter-attack because of the way Reinders plays. He likes to, he doesn't hold on to the ball. A lot of people feel that, his touch release.
Reinders is a proper box.
Yeah. So he's not like De Bruyne who...
Yeah, that needs to
orchestrate. He's touch and run, touch and move.
Do I need to shoot?
And it's kind of
run, makes his decision.
Except Guardiola also complicates things by playing shaky and folding. One is enough. You only need one. That magician. You don't In fact, you probably don't need any of them if Bernardo Silva is there. Honestly, if you have been factual. No, for the purposes of you need one flair player at the end of the day.
Everybody in that man's attack.
You need wide players, you have to be flair players, but in that midfield area, you understand that you need one flair player. So if you are playing Bernardo has better work rate than the rest of them. So just leave Bernardo there and let play on the counter attack.
What is this?
I'm predicting that these two teams that have now reinvented themselves towards counter attacking football.
Arsenal and City.
And
Arsenal did not reinvent anything. You don't see them against United. They were horrible on the break. It only took one game for me to start saying Gyökeres Timberland edit. Timberland edit that we're saying for Lukaku. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but Arsenal have decided. Look at Manchester United had I think 57 or 58% possession in this game. Manchester United, I don't want to even have the ball under Amorim. Had possession because Arteta doesn't give. He just the desperation to win. We'll talk about that, but I feel like teams that play counter-attacking football, especially it's similar to what Barcelona also we had under as a flick last season. Teams that play counter-attacking football have this spirited runs in the Champions League. So I feel that one of Manchester City and Arsenal, one of those teams will actually go deep into, at least should get to the semi-finals of the Champions League.
That's not a real prediction. Because you can, tell me 5 things, I'll definitely happen.
Definitely. Okay.
So, I'll take it. Because that's still.
Yeah, I think that one of.
I'm just using loopholes at this point. 3 predictions so far. I said PSG will win the league. Bayern will win Bundesliga. And one of Manchester City or Arsenal will make the Champions League semi-final.
Okay. Let's go to my Spanish. Let's go to my Spanish.
3 of 3 from the field. Shots are exclusively from under the basket.
Let's go to my Spanish team, my only team also, FC Barcelona. I think this season, I personally believe that Marcus Rashford will score 15 plus goals for Barcelona this season. 15 plus goals for Barcelona this season. And a lot of people are I feel he's going to score 15 plus goals. He didn't really. Well, that's against my Cash out, but because from what me I've seen from Robert Lewandowski this season,
Lewandowski not earn the right to no longer be Lewandowski.
Obviously age, but for me, once we decide that we need, because I've thought about it time and time again. Hansi Flick is one of the smartest coaches I've ever seen. And him trying to play Marcus Rashford as a wide player in Barcelona in our 4-3-3 system won't work. Marcus Rashford can play wide in a 4-2-3-1 system. But in a 4-3-3 system, it doesn't make any sense for him to play wide, especially the way as technical as Barcelona, as technical as La Liga is. So once he develops this mentality that, you know what, I need to play Rashford as the backup to Lewandowski, and they become in competition with each other. Instead of Ferran, whatever that one is doing, instead of Ferran, I believe Marcus Rashford will hit the ground running, especially with the pace of Yamal and Rafinha. I think he scores 15 plus goals. Barcelona win the league.
That's number 4. Number 5.
Number 5. Let me add one more for context. I think at the end of this season, Haaland disrespect will stop.
It's not. If literally scoring 53 goals in 54 games in a treble winning season, breaking the Premier League scoring record, doing all this in your first season in the Premier League, the supposed hardest league in what everybody said, if you don't score here, we're not counting for you. You do all of that and people see this. I don't think they can do anything.
I think Haaland is going to cause a lot of pain to a lot of oppositions this season. I think he's going to have a fantastic season. So probably finish top scorer, possibly PFA Player of the Year, depending on how Manchester City do. So I think he's going to be having a legendary season.
All right, Tosin's 5 predictions. 3 layups. PSG and Bayern to win the league. Arsenal and City, either Arsenal or City to make it the semi-final of the Champions League.
Rashford 15 goals plus
Haaland top scorer. So that's even 4 layups and a mid-range.